I cannot pronounce this woman's name. It's the lady who climbed the Statue of Liberty on the 4th of July.
4th of July.
Statue of Liberty climber attends anti-Trump protests, previously charged with assault, reports say. This is from Fox News, and we have the video. I'm sure everybody's seen the video of her climbing the...
She climbs up on, like, the first, like, foundation of it and just kind of hangs out there. They get a ladder. The cops are all on, like,
safety harnesses.
Safety harnesses.
Yeah. I tell you, that's who I felt bad for. Was the poor schlubs who had to fucking go and like get her down that day.
And they're like, bad enough I'm working on the 4th.
Yeah. And then they had to shut the entire island down.
There's these people, like I saw interviews, some people, they're like, she bitch fucking ruined my trip.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
They're coming from like the UK and all this shit.
Well, some people get, what the hell is this?
Yeah, imagine all the people that probably went there on the 4th of July.
And you know what? Some people get one chance to see it in their life. And this retard fucking kind of ruined it for a lot of people, I'm sure, that day. She's an immigrant from the Congo, which, if you know anything about what's going on in the Congo right now, it's a hot dumpster fire.
Fox and Trends instead of Fox and Friends.
I get it. Her name was, let's see, do we have it here? Therese Patricia
Yaku.
Oh no, not It's
Akamu?
like Akamau or something retarded. She's from the Congo, so it doesn't really matter.
It's not a real name.
Yeah. But yeah, the Congo is a shithole, and this pig is here telling us that we're
white supremacy is terrorism.
I'm starting to believe the theories
of
a little bit.
What theories?
And if you take a look at her, she might be one of the failed clones of Dave Chappelle. Because I think they cloned him.
Yeah. Do you really think so?
All of a sudden, he's like, oh, politics and shit.
Yeah, he does. She does have a lot of resemblance to him, and
she's not funny, and she assaults people. So
maybe
bad
she
clone.
was funny a couple years ago.
Oh, bad clone.
Anyway, so we're gonna watch her press conference, which I saw a little bit of, and I thought it was funny enough to examine the whole thing.
All because of the children's being separated, which they already had a march for it. They just got the March for Life signs and put March for the Children on it.
Yeah.
Low energy signs.
And now it's already it's a known thing that this detention program and the separation of families and all these facilities that they're all trying to get into now.
Coincidentally,
this was going on. It started in 2014, I think. This was an Obama administration thing. Now, Trump has made it more severe, and rightfully he's made it a zero tolerance. Obama was handing some of these kids over to human traffickers because they weren't doing the due diligence of who their parents were.
The whole thing is to separate people and figure out if their parents are really their parents. This goes to pretty much every theory about how all the insane extremist leftists generally have some horrible thing in their life, and their life didn't work out, and now they're fighting for the good cause, and they'll kill you for it.
Just listen to this lady, and you tell him if you think she represents a majority in this country. This is her lawyer first here.
There are times when justice demands that we transcend the law. I can think of no better time than the 4th of July, nor better way to draw attention to the violence that is being done in the name of borders than to physically transcend those hallowed words at the base of the Statue of Liberty. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddling masses.
If I have to listen to that fucking thing about that stupid poem one more time.
Oh, all the whites were immigrants. No, they were conquerors. They fucking took it the goddamn fuck over.
Yeah, that's
fuck
right.
'em.
The settlers weren't immigrants. They conquered the land. Guess what happens? You get to keep what you conquer most of the time.
My client is an immigrant who came to this country because of those words, and she climbed the Statue of Liberty because she believes that every time a family is separated, every time an immigrant is criminalized, we betray those words.
Criminalized?
I'm going to introduce her in a moment. We are going to keep fighting. She will keep fighting until family separation is a thing of the past. But some brief housekeeping. This is Patricia Okumu, last name Okoumou. My name is Rhea Trivedi, Rhiya.
Does she have that disease where you can't control the volume of your voice?
Yeah.
OKMUX.
X. Yeah, she is. She is kind of shouting. Why is Verizon there?
Verizon
microphone.
This federal crime is brought to you by Verizon.
Verizon.
Currently represent Patricia. She's been charged with 3 federal misdemeanors for trespassing, interfering with government functions, and disorderly conduct.
Okay.
Today, she entered a plea of not guilty to those 3 offenses.
It wasn't
and
her.
Thankfully, she's been released on her own recognizance. So Patricia will make some remarks, and then we will take a few questions.
She didn't do nothing. That wasn't her.
And
Didn't
so
do
without
nothing.
further ado, Lady of Liberty, Patricia Okumu.
Oh,
This is gonna
Lady
be
of
some thought-provoking shit.
Wait till you hear her open her mouth. When she speaks, it's really something.
She just drool all over herself.
Well,
She opens her mouth and just a waterfall of drool.
first we have to get past the cheers.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. It's been a rough 24 hours for me and some of you.
Okay, so let's just take the first sentence. It's been a waft 24 hours for me and some of you. Now, I haven't really had many waft 24 hours in my life. Maybe you could say I've had an easy life. Chris, what was the
What was the waffle?
what was the waft? I can't even. It's just so stupid. You can't even make jokes. What was the waftest 24 hours in your life, would you say?
I just kind of like this is the logic that goes into it.
Yeah, I understand she's from the Congo. I understand English probably isn't her first language, but does she speak it at all? I think this isn't even an accent. I think this is a speech impediment.
Yeah, I think there's a speech impediment put in there too.
Which makes it that much funnier.
Of course, you have to question the
I want to thank
mastery
Rise
of
and
her
Resist
home language too.
for their
Rise and Resist, that's the
dedication
group she's part
in
of.
the work that they do, for their support for equality and social justice.
Jeez.
As you know by now,
Nof.
I am from the Republic of Congo. I came in this country in
No applause for the Republic of Congo line. I was waiting for it. Maybe they knew enough to not applaud the Congo.
1994.
94.
I also want to thank the United States Park Police, most specifically Officer D'Alessandro. They've been very, very wonderful to me. Talking about respect, courtesy, professionalism, I think the NYPD can learn something or two from them, from the United States Park Police. Michelle Obama, our beloved First Lady that I care so much about, said, when they go low, we go high. And I went as high as I could.
Wow.
I go as high as I could. And that's her.
Wait, what was that on her arm?
I think it's a tattoo sleeve. We all of our attorneys have tattoo sleeves, don't they? Let's see if I can get
When
it.
they go low,
They
we
go
go,
low, we
high.
go high.
And I went as high as I could.
They taught me that in Congo.
Yeah, that's a tattoo sleeve.
Oh Jesus.
Now,
Postmodernism. Ugh.
I
I
mean,
don't know, all that shit you were saying about the Congo and this pisses her off.
well, I mean that was my.
Why doesn't she climb some majestic statue in the Congo
yeah,
to protest what
there's,
goes on there?
There's nothing to climb in the Congo. Everything's rubble.
Trump has wrecked this country apart. It is depressing. It is outrageous.
I love speech impediments. I'm sorry. It is outrageous. That's got to be bad when you're from the Congo with a speech impediment, and English is like your third language.
I can say a lot of things about this monster, but I will stop at this. His draconian zero-tolerance policy on immigration has to go.
Had to go.
In a democracy, we do not rip children, we do not put children in cages, period. There is no debate.
Those pictures were fake.
Well, the other thing,
They're put in like day camps.
Nothing you can say to me will justify putting children in cages. Only a stupid, unintelligent, coward, and insecure, I will add a maniac, will rip a tender-aged child from its mother.
Okay.
Reunite the children now. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
I mean, like the
if
child's
this-
own parents.
if this wasn't akin to, Marcus Garvey or Samuel L. Jackson in the Star Wars prequel trilogies or Martin Luther King, I don't know what was. She really is a civil rights.
Samuel L. Jackson in the Star Wars trilogy.
She really was a civil rights.
You put him up there with Martin Luther King.
Yes.
Yeah, and Marcus Garvey and all those guys.
Black Power.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough.
Hurry up,
Patricia's
we
a
gotta pee.
naturalized citizen, thank God. Otherwise, I have no doubts that the system would try to deport her also.
For committing a crime.
For breaking the law.
Radical.
Okay, we can't hear the questions.
As long as those children are in cages, I would not do it again. The judge told me not to. Of course, I would not do it again. But I think the message was sent. No child
I'm a retard. You need a judge to tell you not to scale the Statue of Liberty.
belongs
I
in
was
a
just
cage.
going about to do it until this
Children
happened.
Yeah,
should
I'm
not
glad
be
I watched
separated
this.
from
Yeah.
their parents, especially on a holiday like this. It is not okay. It's unacceptable.
So many people want to know, how did you actually physically do it? How did you actually get up there? That was far difficult.
How did you do it? How did you actually get up
Yeah.
there?
From fucking Cuck News Network.
Yeah.
She's a really good climber.
Do you have a brother for my wife? How did you do it? What a fucking faggot.
She's so inspiring. I can't wait to tell all my my friends. and
Yeah.
my life partner.
White supremacy is terrorism. Yep. Yes, it is. That's certainly what,
Yeah, that's the problem with everything.
yeah.
That's where all the crime comes from.
That's why, the Congo Civil War, and it's all because of white supremacy.
I did a pull-up.
For 20 feet? How did it happen? What about the people who saved their
They're
money
bordering
to
on
go to the
racism
Statue of
here.
Uh-oh, wait.
Liberty and were denied that trip or had it cut short because of what you did?
Hopefully they know that there are people like Patricia out there trying to protect their civil liberties, which I would have faith that they treasure more than a trip to the Statue of Liberty. That's all,
love
man.
this.
Oh, boy, that's all, man.
That's different from what I want to hear, so fuck you.
Don't answer him. It's okay. Next question.
Don't answer him. It's okay.
Next question.
Anyone?
Yes. A spurt of moment, yes.
Okay, the court case is ongoing, guys. We'll be back on August 3rd. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
You guys.
Do something that actually has no effect.
Were they booing the one guy who asked, like, a legitimate question?
Yeah.
Not the guy who was bending over, eating his own asshole? And how did you get up there? How did you do it? What a fucking group of cuckolded faggots the media are. They're disgusting. They're so painful. One guy says, what about the people who, I don't know if, maybe you couldn't hear it, but he was saying, what about the people who paid their money? What you were saying before.
Yeah, you ruined
Yeah.
their vacation.
Who paid their money to get there. Well, hopefully they know that they're fighting for their rights.
It's the same logic as like
Fuck you.
when you free animals being experimented on.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Like they die anyway.
They go and die in the wilderness. Well,
and somehow it fixes the problem
Yeah.
when it has no effect whatsoever.
no. All right, guys, take it easy. Like the video, sub to the channel. I guess I have to tell you these things or you don't know.
You dummies.
Comment if you want to, or even if you don't want to.
Yeah, really. Fucking sub.
Yeah, sub to the
Cunts.
channel. What the fuck? We've been around for a year.
Cocksuckers.
It's certainly not our fault. It's certainly not the content we put out. It's your fault. Sub! Are you subbed yet?
Sub!